Hi, I'm now going to cover a new product on the market called the Triax Tri Link. Okay, it's in front of me here. It's made up of four component parts. It comes in this outer box here, and basically consists of a power unit. It consists of the Tri Link itself, a Triax Sky Eye, although any Sky Eye will do, and also a sensor that's responsible for changing channels on the particular box when it's being worked from a remote room. Okay, now this product is coming to the market for two specific reasons. There's two things that are incorporated into it. Okay, the first thing is it covers situations where we have a box like this one here, where it acts purely as a modulator, where you have a SCART output on this box but not an RF lead, so you can't run the output to a second room. So like a modulator, it can split this into an RF signal that can be sent and distributed to multiple rooms. And the second thing it does is it actually puts a 9-volt signal onto it, so it means that you can change channels remotely using a Sky Eye from a second room, or an infrared link it's supposed to be called. But so I mean, this is what it is. People have gotten used to it with Sky boxes and they find it very handy. So many free-to-air boxes and preset boxes simply don't come with RF outputs. So this is makes this a very worthwhile product on the market. Okay. So I'm just going to briefly show you, we have here was a Triax SR110 box that's been connected up to the television. Now it has an RF output on it, but in this particular situation we're using a SCART lead on the back of the box. You can see it here to connect directly to the back of the television. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to disconnect that SCART lead. I'm going to feed it into the output side of this Tri Link here. We push it in like that. We come along, we put in this power unit here. And we run the power unit across and we plug it into the side that says DC in. So that's actually, the purpose of that is simply to provide power to power the unit, okay? Now you can actually see here there's an on-off switch on it, but when we turn it on here with the power unit plugged in, we have a green LED here, okay? So that's an important thing. Now the next thing I'm going to use here is a SCART lead. You'll probably need to purchase an additional SCART lead if you don't own one, because a spare one doesn't come with the Tri Link one. What we need to do now is we need to use the SCART link to reconnect into the port that was being used on the back of the Skybox. And we run it across and plug it into the AV input, okay? And the purpose of this will be, if I can get it to work, to reconnect the television here, okay? So if I come along here and actually pick up the remote control for this particular television, I need to go to the source button. I think it's SCART I need to go to here. That's it. Okay, so we now have the SCART signal running from the Triax box into the Tri Link and back up to the television. So the initial setup is back working again. Okay, the next part is to get it to work on a second television. Okay, so we'll, if it's possible here, what we're going to do is we're just going to keep this other television on that I have working away here in the background. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to continue to work here for a moment. I have a lead that I've made up a few minutes ago that's here. So with this lead, what we're going to do is we're going to push this into the Sky Eye here, and we're going to connect this into the output coming off of the Tri Link here. Okay, so the Tri Link output is here. It says RF2. Okay, now there's two outputs here. RF1 is here and RF2 is here. But RF2 has a 9-volt output, so this is the one that we want to use. The RF1 will allow you to look at the picture in the second room, but the RF2 will actually allow you to work a Sky Eye in the second room. And you can verify that it's worked to the extent that if you look at the LED on the Sky Eye, it's actually working now. So what we do now is we simply connect this Sky Eye directly into the back of the television here, and it goes into the antenna slot here, and we work along here. So now we have to decide what channel number do we want to broadcast this particular thing on. So we can see here it's a very basic system on it. There's two series of knobs here, 0 to 9 here and 0 to 9 there. This thing here sets the channel number in the tens, and this number here sets the channel numbers 0 to 9, okay? So what we've actually done here is we have set it to 3 and to 4, so the channel 34. So if I come along here and go to button 1 on this television and simply hit the menu button and come across the installation, I'll see the channel number is currently set to 36. So I'll arrow down to 35 and then to 34, and then I'll store this, and we can actually see here now that this frequency has been successfully stored here. So we'll just hit the menu button, so we'll see the same picture on the both things. So the first part, the modulator part, is now effectively working. The next thing is to see is, can we get the Sky Eye to change channels over here? Okay, it's a little bit of difficult when the televisions are so close together to show this, but if I pick up the Sky Eye here and I aim the remote control here towards the Sky Eye, it'll actually change the channels here. Now if I aimed it down here, we'll say, it won't work. It's actually the Sky Eye that's working the system for us now. So there we have it fully set up, where it's both running the pictures of the second room, and it's also allowing us to change the channels. And the final thing I'll quickly demonstrate here is you can actually take another RF lead here, which would be this one here, and take, let's say, just say there had been 4 Irish channels being fed into the original box. You can actually run a cable from here up as far as the RF in over here. And what the effect this will have is it'll actually run 4 Irish channels with you to the second television. So I think I might be able to demonstrate this. I have a terrible aerial on my roof here, so I'm not sure if this will work well, but I'll just see if I have the frequency set here. So what I'll quickly do here is I'm just going to hit the menu button and come down here to channels, and I think if I hit channel 26 I should get some type of a picture here. Don't know how good it'll be, but you can see a terrible aerial there. But if I had a clear signal to start with, that would actually be transferred over. So you can have the 4 Irish channels plus the satellite transferred to the second thing, and the Sky Eye working. So it's an expensive enough little piece of kit, but works well to that extent. One important thing I forgot to mention on this thing here is what you should of course do is this RF output here. We should click this on here and click it onto the front of this box. And the purpose of that would simply be that it feeds the signal from the Sky Eye and into the front of the box, and you can use these stickers here to stick it onto the front of the box, and that will take the signal from the Sky Eye and feed it directly into the Triax box in the far end, or whatever free to air box. It's normally used, marketed in the UK as working with FreeSats boxes. So that's it from beginning to end, the Triax Tri Link and how to install it and use it.